Three Gun Nation is brought to you by Cheaper Than Dirt, America's ultimate shooting sports discounter.
This t-shirt commemorates Eddie Rhodes. We actually did these for him as kind of a joke last year at a match, and he really appreciated the compliment that it conveyed. Eddie just passed away a couple of weeks ago, and he was a close friend to many of us, a mentor to some of us, and he was also a long-term veteran of the Pueblo Police Department, a captain on that police department. He had more titles to his credit than I can think of in terms of the shooting. He was really a professional level shooter. So he's going to be someone who's going to be very missed. I really consider him as an iconic person in this sport.
Fired up. Stand by.
So I came up with a concept that we called He-Man, and it involved using a rifle, a .308 rifle, at a power factor of a military ball, a .45 caliber handgun at the power factor of a military ball, and a 12 gauge shotgun shooting buckshot and slugs only. And they called it He-Man, and some other matches have called it heavy metal.
Eddie did nothing halfway. In fact, on the back of this shirt we have prepare for glory, and that was, he liked the RO instead of the beep. He wanted the RO to yell prepare for glory at the start of any stage. That was the kind of guy he was. We were sitting around last year after the JP Rocky Mountain match, and he found out that a number of us were shooting 9mm. Of course, he shot heavy metal, and was definitely a proponent of the big hole theory. When he found out that we were shooting 9mm, he looked at his closest friend Vicky and said, "Vicky, let's leave before they make us weak." So 9mm does make you weak.
Oh yeah, there's some terrific shooters in heavy metal right now, in He-Man division, and yeah, it's kind of a rough road to hoe anymore. You have the good shooters, and then you have the equipment that kind of beats you up a little more than some of the other divisions. I would say somebody who's starting out in heavy metal or He-Man or any of the action shooting sports, the first thing you need are reliable firearms. You need those firearms to function all the time, and that's more important than sometimes the style of the weapon or what's popular. I'd look at the good shooters and I'd see what they're using that works all the time. If you go into a stage or a scenario thinking about the speed of it, you got the wrong focus. You need to go in there thinking about getting the hits. Getting the hits, getting the hits, getting the hits. That's my advice.